Hello everybody, I've got another clock to refurbish. This one is not quartz. I think this is one I've been looking for. My grandparents had a Coca-Cola clock similar to this, but different graphics. Seems like it was about the same size and everything. Had this movement in it as well. I don't remember it taking a D battery, but this one does. Let's see if I can get it working. Got this for super cheap because it doesn't work. But I'll see if I can get it going. Just a little cleaning. A little while later, it's ticking. I do have to redo the battery connections so the motor will wind this clock back up, but I finally got it running through one cycle on its own. And it is indeed going. See if I can make it wind itself. There it goes. That's what it's supposed to do. Now I've got to get the wiring hooked up where it'll do it on its own. I've got this old Coca-Cola clock refurbished about to the best of my ability. I think that turned out pretty nice. I'll leave a picture of the one that my grandparents had. Very similar, but quite a bit different. I believe it was the same dimensions. The back end's what is exactly the same. It had this movement in it. As you can see, it's ticking away just fine now. We'll wait on a rewind on this. It'll be a little bit because it just went off. The only other thing I need to do is attach this panel in there more securely, but other than that, it's keeping a really good time. I've got it dialed in as good as I could. A recap of what I did. Disassembled this, cleaned it with my super clock clean, and then oiled the bushings on it. And also repaired the negative battery terminal. I ended up having to replace the wire. I used Christmas light wire as I've done on other repairs. It works just fine. It's a Primex movement operated by a D-cell battery made in the USA. I don't know if this is from the late 60s, early 70s, somewhere in that range. But I will wait for this to rewind and we'll come back when that's about ready to happen. We're getting real close. And there it is. That is a huge childhood sound. I remember hearing that as a kid out of the one my grandparents had. Never knew why it did that. And later on I figured it out, and I finally have my hands on another one of these and got it going and keeping great time. So it goes over here where that atomic clock was, so it's still here, still working. Everything's good. So once again, the refurbishment of this mirrored Coca-Cola clock. Thank you for watching.